Hello. With the Authors and Aspiring Authors Club in Las Vegas, we did a Valentine's Day competition. In the competition, the first sentence had to be exact and the final sentence had to be exact. This is my first place competition speech. I knew a lonely man who wanted to get married so he would not be lonely. It just so happened that I was lonely too. When I first met him, my heart began to sing. I was a lonely one with empty arms to fill. Then I found a piece of happiness to call my own, and life is worth living again. For to love you to me is to live. A one in a million chance of a lifetime. And life showed compassion and sent to me a stroke of love called you. Oh my God, I was so happy to meet him. We took turns sharing our life goals, passions, dreams, and surprisingly, our love of Toastmasters. We talked about relationships, fantasies, and hobbies as I learned that we both love to travel. After dating for 6 months, he introduced me to his family. A man only introduces a woman he is serious about to his family. Then I took him to Texas to meet my family. The relationship was moving forward pretty quickly as we bonded sharing the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays together. On February the 14th, 2015, Valentine's Day, we went to dinner at the Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. He had the ribeye steak. I had the grilled shrimp sauteed in a white wine sauce. When it was time for dessert, our server brought a 7-inch heart-shaped cake to the table. There was a bride and groom topper on the cake. Hanging from the bride's neck was a 3-carat diamond solitary engagement ring. Before I could say anything, he dropped to his knee in front of me and he said, "Rhonda, you are the heart of my heart. With you, I will never be lonely again. I will honor you and treasure you. You are my new home. Please do me the honor of becoming my wife." I threw myself at him and yelled, "Yes, yes." A few days later, we went to the courthouse to get married. After the judge said, "I pronounce you man and wife," he surprised me with 2 tickets to Egypt. A trip to Egypt was on my bucket list. We left 2 weeks later for Egypt. It was all that I had ever dreamed. On our 3rd day, we took an excursion to a desert oasis. We followed our guide Akeem on camelback to the oasis. He told Akeem he would see him in 3 days for our return trip. He led me to a shaded lounge by a small pool. He said, "Let me make sure everything is perfect." When ready, he came, took my hand, and guided me into the tent. My eyes immediately noticed a wooden stand. Hanging from it, I saw different lengths and types of chains and whips. There was a king-size bed with 4 shackles hanging from the frame. Thinking fast, I rushed over and I grabbed a whip and I said, "Ooh, we get to have fun tonight." I distracted him with kisses as I stripped him of his clothing and backed him to the bed. I told him to lay down on his back. His smile was bigger than I had ever seen it. I took some scented oil from the nightstand and began to rub it all over him. As I reached each wrist and ankle, I shackled him to the bed. As soon as I was finished, I found the radio and I contacted Akeem. I told Akeem, "Hurry back as soon as you can. There has been an accident." Akeem came back and found my soon-to-be 3rd ex-husband naked, screaming, and shackled to the bed. That is how he was found in the desert. and I won first place.